Emperor Garrios entered the simple tent. Pulled in with cast iron chains, he was thrown before a man at a table made into an office. The floors covered with hides and linen. Garrios angrily cried, "What is this? I will not negotiate with a common officer." "Garrios, you wound me." The emperor turned in surprise as he recognized the man writing. Artia, the great sultan of the Ishkas. He lifted his gaze from the documents and looked at Garrios with shallow contemplation. "Is this it, then? I knew your power was slipping, but by the looks of your quarters, you're worse off than I thought." Artia cocked his brow at the shot against him. "You think I didn't choose to drink my fine wine with gold leaf grinds? That I asked for peeled grapes as I bathe in waters from the melted snows of the mountains? I'm the Sultan, not a calf prepared for sacrifice." Artia stood up and slowly walked to Garrios, who spoke again. "Oh, and you're supposed to be better than me just because you act humble as a beggar." Artia kept his cold gaze on the emperor. "I am better than you," he said, "but not because I'm humble as a beggar, but because I have freed the people you and your senate betrayed." Garrios' eyes widened. "You dare!" he cried. "I have fought for the rights of the citizens. I have fought for the Senate and its values." He stopped. "And who are you to judge betrayal of all people? You turned your back on your liege and killed countless of your own countrymen. You didn't stop there. You're so far north now, and you pretend to guard your people." Partia grabbed the collar of Garrios' armor, shouting, "I would have stayed in the desert forever. I would have held the south and kept there forever if I could. But you won't leave me. You won't let there be peace. Kings, princes, emperors, sultans, none of you want peace. So I shall make one more war, one more campaign. Then maybe there will be peace. When there are no kings left, then there can be peace." Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome back to another chapter in the Adventures of Partia I'll Eat in Bannerlord. The drums of war continue to beat, echoing between the walls of the castles and cities that have changed hands countless times. The chroniclers' inkwells run dry, quills worn down as they write page after page of declarations of war, negotiations of peace, and what they often claim to be the deciding battle of a war. Partia sees now the difference between reading about history and living through it. The poets and writers don't yet know what will truly matter centuries from now, so they write about everything as if it all might be equally important. But as Partia stands before the walls of Legetta, hoping for a victory that will surely be short-lived, he knows the truth. None of it matters. At least not until all is said and done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This will be quite an intense session. Not only do we have ahead of us the Siege of Legetta and what is it now, 3 full-fledged wars, but we also, of course, have the pressure of the conspiracy that pulls us from end to end to end of this continent. We must now head far, far out west, all the way to the coast, in order to deal with bandit activity near Galand. There will be 3 gangs of forest bandits, and then, if memory serves me correctly, a 4th gang as well. All this while the warring continues to the north, to the east, I guess, and then depending on where you're standing, to the west as well, because if you're at our eastern extents, anyway, it's a hot mess. With that said, there have been some very interesting suggestions put out. For one, it's been suggested that we abandon this siege entirely. Again, like I said, it would be short-lived, and so why bother? Let us leave, let us tackle this quest, and move forward from there. Others have suggested that we actually do the entire sort of song and dance with this siege. Do the trebuchet, break the walls, take the city proper, and that we would still have time to spare to accomplish the quest as well. And then there was a third suggestion as well that caught my eye, and it's the one that I'm sort of leaning towards right now. It's a callback to older days, to simpler times perhaps, but perhaps we instead build a battering ram, build a couple of siege towers, and assault Legetta, leaving its walls intact so that it might stand against the Western Empire when they inevitably try to take it back. It would minimize our losses compared to a full-on assault with just ladders. It would be a more dangerous siege, more dangerous assault, I should say, than we've fought for quite some time now. But I suppose that's the reality of our situation. If we keep letting our sieges like this get interrupted, especially when we have the upper hand here, if we keep letting them get interrupted, and we keep getting drawn to these quest-related, conspiracy-related activities, let's call them, then we'll never make progress, especially as our other armies, continue to have to defend various regions. They're caught, traveling elsewhere to pick up recruits. Their cohesion is falling apart. There's all sorts of issues. We have to be decisive. We have to take action. So yes, we're going to find the middle ground between having Trebuchet and not having Trebuchet. We're going to let this one complete because it's almost done. We're going to go ahead and cancel these two. And yeah, these guys will be destroyed almost immediately, but they might cause a little bit of damage here and there. Maybe they'll take some of the catapults out. Once the siege towers and the battering ram are complete, though, I think we will assault Legetta, we will get Legetta, and then we will make our move again all the way out west. Let us begin. I know it seems like it was a very controversial topic, actually, which I find always to be interesting to read about, to see different folks' different opinions when a crucial decision like this comes up. Because it is crucial. It's like, do we just leave Legetta? Have I been distracted, as some of you have suggested? And it's very possible that I have been. What makes most sense considering said distraction? And I think taking the city does. And again, it might be taken back basically immediately, but just as it has distracted me, it might distract the enemy. Right? So that's what I have to kind of hope for, is that if nothing else, it acts as a distraction for the Western Empire. It pulls their forces down over here, and then it saves some of our other settlements for a little bit longer. Now, if these guys can just focus fire, we'd actually be able to destroy quite a few of these things before we dive in. But I don't know if they will. Like, stop firing at the walls. I wish I could tell them where to shoot. Second siege tower is almost done. Oh, it looks like they have like a bunch of reserve catapults and ballistae as well. I don't know what our chances are here. Members of the Flame have contracted to fight alongside the Northern Empire. Great. Almost done here. Almost ready for the assault. Relations increased. I wish I could see again where those people are actually located. I'm trying to figure this out here. Can we... Come on now. Nice. I think we assault. I have 2 siege towers. I have a battering ram. We have taken care of... Somehow, I was not expecting this to work out. We've taken care of all but one piece of equipment on their side of the battlefield. We can see what prisoners might wish to join us and which of our soldiers have been training over the course of this siege. We have quite a few archers. Many of you have actually suggested that our archer count, our ranged supremacy, might be to sort of our great benefit here as we're able to fire upon the enemy while our infantry climbs the siege towers. I mean, we'll see how well it works out. I'm a little nervous. We're going to be taking losses. This will be an expensive siege, but again, it's perhaps a change in attitude and... okay, there we go. It wasn't letting me open the drop-down. It's perhaps a change in attitude and approach for Partia. A realization that the pressure is well and truly on. But, what's the old saying? Diamonds are formed under pressure. Well, let's see if we're, if we are in fact diamonds or just lumps of coal, shall we? We're already here. Let us lead the assault. Now, it has been also suggested that we auto-resolve. But I feel like since we're taking such a risk here, it's only fair that we actually fight this ourselves and take what costs come with it. That's part of the fun, after all. Yes, it hurts. It hurts. It does. But to me, without that hurt, there's much less drama, right? Oh, right, of course. Oh, I should have changed to my bow and arrow. It's become such a habit. Doesn't matter. We'll go up the towers, or we'll help break the gates. I'm trying to figure out which exactly I would rather do. Perhaps I would rather go bursting through the gates, now that I think about it. We have our Trebs as well. I do wonder if I want to keep them up, or if I want to take them down here. Got one, just the one? I thought we had... Oh, yeah. The other one got destroyed. We'll auto-deploy for now. And... You know what? I think we'll keep this up, actually. We outnumber them heftily enough. We might get a couple of lucky shots with the Trebs. I think we'll keep that up. Oh, this is such a strange feeling. It's so different from our usual. Let us begin. We'll ride forth. We'll head to the gate. And I think, yes, I think we'll be crashing through the gates over here. It's so strange not seeing the walls be utterly destroyed. All good. It's not the end of the world not having our bow and arrow. And to be fair, I'm probably so out of practice with it that it would likely be pretty problematic. Now, the battering ram will be coming soon and helping break this thing down. But if I can get it a head start without taking too many shots, then that would be excellent, I think. Yeah, we're off to a decent start. In fact, we drew first blood. Was not expecting that, I'll be honest. Keep at it. Just weaken this, and then maybe actually we'll go join the towers when they arrive. But until they do, just kind of weaken this this gate over here so the battering ram, you know, even if it just has to do one less swing, that is enough to make a difference. Oh dear. That sounds, or that looks like a catapult shot that hit home. Come on, men. Hopefully everyone's actually moving. Looks like everyone is moving. Are our archers firing? Give the archers the advance command. Hopefully they'll get to work here. Taking a huge risk with this one. I'm well aware of that. Especially because the last time we fought a siege like this was before a bunch of updates. It was many, many updates ago, so it's hard to tell as well what has changed in terms of how the enemy behaves and how our soldiers will behave. You'll remember we've had a couple of bugs here and there from time to time. Well, what feels like bugs, at least, in terms of folks just standing around eating shots. Oh, come on now. How are we doing? Towers are close. Ram is close. Excellent. We've taken only a couple of full losses, like only a couple of deaths so far. Mostly wounds, which is good. Which is good. I'm wondering, once the tower arrives, do I want to go in with my sword and board, or do I want to go in with my axe and try and just kind of cleave through the enemy as much as possible? Alright, ram is almost here. Towers will arrive shortly thereafter. Or again, do I stay with the gates? I think it'll only be like, what, 3 or 4 hits of the battering ram. We crash through the gates and then help our soldiers break through. Alright, there's the ram arriving. Come on, men, push, push! Excellent, the towers have arrived as well. All those archers are having a field day. Now we're seeing some losses. Let's go. That's 1. That's 2. Come on now. 3. I like to think we made a decent difference. Come on. Do this. On goes the siege tower. We should be able to push. Looks like men are going up at a decent rate. Pushing through, taking the walls over there. Taking quite a few losses as well. Come on, men! Yes! Excellent! Charge forth. Now this gate is a lot easier to destroy. Once we break through it, I think we'll make a pretty big difference. You know what? I think going through the gates was the right call. Much more Sultan-like, I think. Here we go, here we go, here we go. A little too close here. There we go. Oh, look at that. See the purple, soon to be red. In we go. Alright, excellent, excellent. This is good. Need to be careful not to drop dead over here. Gotta make sure my men can come through. There we go, excellent. The archers up over here as well. Kind of breaking these guys down. I need to, like, get my shield out, I think. This lag is not helping either. We're okay, we're okay. How many archers able to fire at me too? Oh, this is a lot of lag, actually. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, time for sword and board. Or sword and glaive, I guess. Let's get back over here, away from where they're able to see me. Throw it out. There we go. This lag is really not good for me. I might actually drop here, but if I do, it's fine. I think we've given our men the advantage they need to come out on top. They're pouring through. Yeah, okay, this looks good. Gotta be wary of those archers, though. I'm not sure how many losses we've taken here. Quite a few, of course. I need to try and help with the towers now. Like some of our men are making their way over. Probably not a bad idea for me to do the same. Come on now. Oh, no! This is how I go. Not the most glorious of... not the most glorious of deaths, perhaps, but a most involved death, at the very least. We fought. We fought. That was ultimately our fall. literally here. We've taken a lot of losses. I don't know how many of those are wounds and how many of those are deaths, but there's been a lot of red in the top right corner. We have pushed through, though, and the siege is nearly won. I assume we're all in the towers now, for the most part. Not seeing too many people out and about, but balance of power certainly suggests we're still doing decently here. Oh, man. Come on, men. Fight for your Sultan. Let his fall not be in vain. Can you imagine seeing your king fall like that? Oh, there's still quite a few of them up over here, eh? Tide has turned, though. Well, the tide was always with us, but it had the benefit of especially this piece of equipment over here that got a fair number of hits in, actually. No, I think we've done all right. I think we've done quite all right, actually. There we go. Now we take that tower to the left there. I think everything to the right has been taken already. How was a pin cushion in that one? Alright, fair enough, fair enough. But we led from the front. We didn't simply say, oh, it's a matter of time here, we must assault, send the troops in and I'll sit back and stay safe. No. I risked my life and limb all the same. And victory is ours. But at what cost? Oh, seriously? Oh, okay, this is amazing. I didn't want to say anything until all the results came up, but this is actually amazing. And I'm not just saying that to make me feel better. This is legitimately great. I mean, all these numbers are fine, sure. Loot, okay, great. Nobody died. No nobles died, which is excellent. But look at that. The number of deaths on our side, only 129. Like, normally we would expect, what, with an assault with the walls taken, like maybe 80? Maybe 80, 90, 70, something in that range. So really, we didn't lose that many more. And we were significantly more, quick here. We worked a lot faster here. So that's actually... I'm really pleased with that. That went really well. 264 wounded, yes, but that means that Garrison, the surgeon, is doing his duty, and he's keeping our wounded, or otherwise fatally wounded, alive. So that's promising. 81 leveled up. I'm actually really pleased with how that went. I am really pleased with how that went. Now, I mean, yes, we did lose some decent soldiers as well. We didn't just lose low tier, but again, as we've talked about in the past, when your armies are like 80% high-tier soldiers, of course you're going to lose some of them. I feel like that went pretty well, actually. I feel like that went pretty well. Now, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite us. Now, we've taken Lagetta. Quite a few people have leveled up, not just in our own party, but in our among our vassals as well, so that's good. Hopefully there are some good prisoners and troops and stuff to recruit over here, and we can move on immediately and perhaps leave our... no troops, unfortunately. But yes, perhaps we can leave our army behind in this area, roughly, give or take, right? Okay, how many prisoners can we actually... Well, let's go ahead and level up first. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that went. I'm very pleased with how that went. Get some more swords out here. Build you guys. Pick you up as well. I think we want the Highwayman, right? For the Valandian Banner Knight, sure. On which note? Got some champions there. Good stuff, good stuff. Good upgrades. Ooh, here is... Actually, I'm not sure. Warrior or Woodsman? I suppose warrior, so we can get the heroic line breaker. Sure thing. And among the prisoners, nobody willing to join us. Sorry, but how much room do we have for prisoners, considering our wounded? Quite a few wounded, actually. No room for prisoners. Okay, very well. Who would we get rid of to make room for who? There are 4... Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the freebooters and forest bandit. That's 15. 4... You guys become fan champions already. I have 4, 5, 6... Well, I guess I'd rather keep forest bandits. Oh, they're the same. They're at the same level. They become the battalions, the Fian at the same level. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? Of course. Let's take them all. We're at a city. Let's take them all. We'll ransom what we can't keep. Oh, man. I was very stressed out about that. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. I was expecting it to go significantly worse. I was expecting it to go as bad as it could go. Lots of troops and prisoners dropped off. Excellent. Lagetta is taken. Garrison of 41. Alright, very well. Yes, of course. So this is our first time, I think, taking a holding with the latest update. Now, when I say latest update, I mean the latest main branch update. I do not do betas because if it breaks a 130 plus episode long series, I don't know what I would do with myself. So I try to avoid betas because they can cause issues. But this is from the latest main branch update. When we take fief, we can choose how to dole out its justice, I suppose. You can devastate, you can pillage, and you can show mercy. Depending on, from my understanding, the decision you make, your relationship, as you can see over here, so there's a couple things that change. The prosperity of the settlement itself, the buildings can be reduced in level as well. So if you really want to just like destroy something so that even if it gets taken back, it's, you know, just worse off, you can do that, which is pretty cool. There's also a change in, as you can see, the morale of the party. Not that we have to worry too much about that because we have, we're maxed out, so that's not a problem. There's also a change in how much the morale is impacted. There's a change in how much gold the entire army gets and how much gold your own party gets, depending on which way you go. It also impacts the notable powers in that holding. I guess it's a matter of what I assume is how much of a relations hit you take, and so what you are able to recruit from them or not. And there's of course also the change to relationship with the previous settlement owner. So quite a bit is different. I'm going to go with show mercy. I think it is most fitting. It is most in character. But here you can see I have to use influence to convince one non-merciful leader of this action. What I can't recall now is that because they are riding with me, or is it because we just have them in our sultanate? I'm not 100% sure. Now, what I don't like about this is what you're going to see right now as I hit show mercy, because again, that is in character. That is 100% the right thing to do as per Partia. So let's go ahead and show mercy. My relations decreased by 10 with Varos. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. Let me check something here. Maybe it's been hot fixed. I guess it's because Ira is riding with us. Must be why. Okay, because previously, and maybe I misunderstood it, or it's been hot fixed and whatnot. It's been patched out. But I was getting negative relations, not just with the people that were riding with me, and it was like, how am I? This isn't sustainable. So what I love about this though is that it adds another dynamic to who rides with you. In the future, perhaps I shouldn't bring Ira with me, for example, if I plan on being merciful. But if I'm just doing field battles, then I can take Ira with me. I quite like it. It's a great update, and the one issue I had with it seems to be a non-issue, actually. So great, excellent. I love it. It's a great change. But it has affected our party morale. Not that it matters, of course. I imagine it affects everybody else's morale as well, though. So hopefully it'll be able to take that back up. Hopefully it's just temporary. And prosperity, of course, will be lost because it is a conquest after all. Nonetheless, Lagetta is ours. Right in the middle over here. Again, hopefully it'll act as a distraction. Rote, Amitatis, and Zionica are all that are left for the Western Empire. Oh no, they have Seniopa as well. Varagos Castle, Myzea, and Korenia Castle all under siege, but as many of you have pointed out, I just have to kind of let it go. We will lose some territory. We'll just have to gain it back afterwards. We can't keep running back and forth like a turkey with its head cut off, or whatever example you want to use. Anyway, to the Tavern District first, we'll go ahead and recruit these Imperial armed traders. To the Keep, we will go to the Garrison and leave behind at least some soldiers. I don't want to leave behind too many. 41 defenders is not all that much. We could add these Imperial armed traders is what I was thinking. We can also toss in perhaps, let's see. What? Mercenary Guard, sure. Get it above 50 at least. We're at 56 right now. Add some Valandian crossbowmen, sure. 59. Perhaps take you up to 60. And I think maybe that'll do the trick. I keep forgetting I recently sent off a couple of parties as well, so our numbers are a little bit lower in some aspects. But no, I think that should be okay. 60, again, like they're not really going to put up a fight. What I can hope for is... Oh, these guys really don't have the numbers, do they? Plus 35, plus 28, plus 33, plus 31. Take a handful of losses, that's fine. I could maybe bring them with me to Promessos, Varen, and maybe some more holdings in the area. Let them loose over here. What I'm hoping is they will pick up some recruits and they'll shut down anybody who would attack prematurely, allowing the militia to grow. If we manage the town over here, we should be seeing militia growing at an okay rate. And if nothing else, it'll at least buy us some time to respond, if possible. And again, if not, if we lose Legetta, we'll come back, we'll get it back, right? Let us go ahead and visit the Tavern District again, though. I wish I could have a vote right now to distribute it, and then dump a bunch of prisoners in the dungeon. Get that influence that I might need, right? Let's in fact do that. Over to the keep, because money... I don't want to say we don't really need money, because truth be told, that's not the truth. Alright, for the prisoners, go ahead and drop off. We have no notables. Alright, fair enough. A lot of militia here. A lot of militia here. How many to drop off? How many do we need to drop off? 50 more approximately? Okay. Go ahead and leave behind these recruits. Trained archers, sure. The thug, the master thug. The master thug, come on, man. What do you think of yourself? Skirmisher, we've got some, there's 8 footmen. I'll need to drop off more. What I want to do is I want to drop off the right people so that when I have to pick them back up, they'll end up at the right spot. Surgeon Hunter, let's get you. How about we drop off? We don't need so many archers. Imperial archers as well, especially low tier archers. We don't need them. Infantry, I wouldn't mind having more of. 15 of these guys. Drop them all off, and then we'll be able to pick up more as well when. Let's drop these highwaymen off as well. When we're done here, we'll wait here for a little while to heal up, as well as wait until the vote happens. And then when we swap around, we'll have more soldiers healed up, so we'll be able to pick up more prisoners as well. But for now, yes, in the dungeon, we wait here for some time, heal up a bit, let the election happen. Hopefully somebody will drop off more soldiers. Yeah, we are waiting. Alijin married Akram. Good for you, buddy. I'm also hoping to scare these guys off. All good here, waiting for the election. For that, we can wait a day. Not the end of the world to wait a day. And this will also allow us to smith a little bit, which I think would be a worthwhile endeavor. Picking up more recruits as well. That's excellent. Still no new owner decision. Fear for what's going on at the other front. A lot of sound effects at the same time. All right, Primus is under attack. Okay, that's just a settlement under attack. Owner of Legetta decision. Let's go ahead and make that decision right now, and then we'll forge, we'll smith, and we'll make our way over to the west. Andros seems the most popular here. Fair enough. Owner of Verin Castle already. Hopefully he's taking care of it. I have my doubts, but Andros, take care of Legetta better than you're taking care of Verin Castle. I hope you have the support of not just the council, but also of Lek, Aldhan, and Kalatild. So, quite a few voices speaking in his favor. Stuff. Again, hopefully now we'll see more troops put into the garrison here. Good stuff. Oh, god damn it. In my excitement, I just gave him all those prisoners. In my... Okay, you know what? I'm actually still able to pick these guys up. That's a blessing. Oh, am I not? Nope, I'm not. Because they're not mine. Damn it. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's a little bit of a bummer. What have we lost? A couple of highwaymen. Sure, not the end of the world. Couple Imperial trained infantrymen, we'll get them back. It really isn't the end of the world. It's just, it would have been ideal to keep some of these highwaymen at least, but it's fine. It is fine. I'm not upset. That's what I get for, I don't know, for feeling the pressure to rush. Now, what's the deal over here? Myzea is still under siege. Erenix is besieging Karenia Castle. Okay, so they managed to take Karenia back. Ekgard is still moving up. I think Varagos Castle is pretty well taken. Fair enough, fair enough. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Kicking myself a little bit for that. To the smith we go. And let's see, we've got
I do wonder if I want to just purchase some hardwood or some charcoal instead. Go ahead and trade. God, I can't believe it is what it is. Again, not the end of the world. Where are we? I can imagine some of you yelling at the screen as I was clicking those buttons, being like, "No, you've forgotten a key step in your plan." They really don't have any wood. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fair enough. Do we have anything to drop off over here, perhaps? Some beer, some dates. I don't want to drop off any food. We could use that food. Suppose not. All right. Fair enough. I guess we just have to work at the smithy then to get our wood and then our charcoal. So I myself can get the most out of most charcoal out of hardwood. So let's go ahead and start with that. Why not? We need wood for our javelins as well. Who here cannot? Leotold and Regbold. Okay, Regbold, let's go ahead and get you smelting some of these that give us more wood. Now, hopefully they'll give us wood and something else. We need steel too, let's not forget, right? But at the very least, it would be wood and something else. Well, that doesn't often seem to be the case. A quick glance over here. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, that makes sense. But I did see one example where we get steel as well as wood. Oh, actually, a couple examples. Alright, sure. Let's go ahead and start with you. Melt you down. Up over here, we got 7 of these. Obviously, it's costing us charcoal as well to do this. Fair bit of steel. Got some of the dedicated wood smelting happening. Wooden hammers. Really tired already. Fair enough. Back to myself. Go ahead and get some more charcoal here. Need wood as well, like I was saying. Let's get this up to 25, and now let's go ahead and get some wood here. I think we have enough steel for today's session of forging Merchant's Banes. I'm a little worried about the wood though. All right, Leotold, let's begin with you. Let's forge a javelin. Big as I get. These. Sure, let's get you. I don't know if it makes a difference to damage. It does not, does it? What if we go with nothing here? Oh, it takes one of these. Ah, sure. Of course, we want the mahogany. Right, for the 110 damage. What is this? 99. 9. Just checking to make sure that the values haven't changed. Yep. 110 it is. And then over here, I believe this didn't make a difference. Yeah, it does not. We'll stick with nothing here. Ups the difficulty. Changes how much steel we need. So let's stick with nothing here. And make the nothing as big as possible. And yeah, Leotold, forge away. The Merchant's Bane. Merchant. Yep, spelled that correctly. Done. A couple of these done. Improving his smithing quite a bit. That's good as well. Alright, good stuff. Over to Erothion. We need some more hardwood, eh? Soon, soon. Good stuff. And Ferdinand is the only one left. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Can we find steel, steel, and hardwood? Do a couple of these. A couple of those, I'm fine with that. And forge a few of these. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe 2 at most. Merchant's Bane, yep. 2, sure, I'll take it. Yeah, that was okay. That was a fine set, I would say. And now, again, when the time comes to negotiate for peace or try and convince somebody to join me, we'll have at least a few more of these of decent value. Okay, good stuff. Now, actually, if I recall correctly, these guys aren't all that wealthy, are they? Because I was just about to dump some junk over here. We're carrying quite a bit of it. They don't have that much money. Fair enough. All right, so if we part ways now, you know, these guys are still not ready to, like, just march on their own at the front, I would say. But let us leave. And yes, I could give them some soldiers, but I need some soldiers as well myself. I'm at about 300 out of a maximum of 400, so wouldn't mind getting some soldiers for myself. Let's raid going on down over here. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I would like to send everybody to pick up recruits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Primisos. I'm going to come back up to Legetta to make sure folks drop soldiers off. And then we'll move up to Montos, Veren, let everybody loose, and head over to Galland. I think that's what we'll do. Seems Monchug here has given Karenia Castle to somebody else, obviously temporarily. Okay, over to Primisos. Recruits picked up. Relations improving with people who, I mean, I don't know. Okay, sure. Well, no recruits for me. I don't know if I could buy or sell anything over here. I don't want to waste time. Don't want to waste too much time looking at you know, bare minimal potentials. Like, sure. I guess I could sell a bunch of stuff to these guys. It's not enough to make a difference. You know, it's marginal. It's a waste of time. Done here. Head up over here. Part of me doesn't really want to see. See, Varagos Castle has been taken as well. I was just about to say, part of me doesn't want to see how some of these sieges are going. But again, hopefully they'll be taken back. Get back over here. Troops to settlement, yes. Picking up recruits as well, I should hope. Tavern District. Pick up these watchmen, sure. Over to the keep. Over to the Lord's Hall. No. Donate troops to Garrison. Is what I meant. And let's go ahead and donate. Oh, okay, I guess I have more of them than just added. Virgin Warriors. I want to see if I can't drop anybody off here, though. And again, while keeping our pace up, watchmen. There we go. Let's drop these watchmen off. Sure. Help my influence the tiniest bit there. Let's leave. 152 up over here. I'm not going to be able to catch any of these guys marching with this army, unfortunately. Oh. Vipon. Are you worth speaking to? Vipon? You are kind of. Kind of. In the most, like, marginal of senses. But I don't think I'll be able to catch him. I might be able to corner him against the mountains over here. But how much time am I willing to waste to get a man who is alone in his clan, you know? Probably pretty old as well to boot. Pick up some prisoners over here. Yes, excellent. Stop slowing this down as much. Anybody else leveled up? No, we're good. Good stuff. Let's see. If it's easy, great. If it's not... Oh, I was not expecting... Oh, you know what? He was disorganized because of his raiding. Well, I'm glad I tried. Partia. Been a while, he says. Indeed. I hear you took Legetta. I did. There's something I'd like to discuss. Your liege is not worth your loyalty. I'm the rightful ruler. I would like your support. I barely know you, and you're asking me to talk treason? Listen, man. You're calculating, you're valorous, and you lack mercy. It's a risky one, this. You may know me as a man of honor. Nice. Cementing my honor status here, I guess. Can't argue with that, he says. I gave an oath to my liege. Garios is not known for keeping his word. Beautiful, beautiful. Join me, Vipon. Garrison and I have been through a great deal together, he says. Well, put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Beautiful. Oh, how our luck has changed when it comes to speaking with nobles. Very well. You've convinced me this is something I can consider. Dangerous step, however, he says. Well, what must we give you? Fraction of our wealth. Okay, listen. Guess I'm glad I forged those merchants' banes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Do we have any more? A difficult decision every time. A fool and their gold are easily parted. And like I said, like I assessed the clan already, he's a single individual. Is this worth it? You know? I think yes, and I hope I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not mistaken. We'll find out, though. 29,000 dinars, a bunch of merchants' banes, one more party in the area, capable of maybe wiping out some of the other parties we saw in the area as well. capable of marrying, becoming a bigger clan. Like, there's potential here. There's potential. It's too bad he doesn't actually own any territory. Would have been nice. How old are you, actually? 54. Okay, he's a little bit on the older side. You'll serve well. I offer you all this and the future. Emir Vipon. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done. Indeed, it had to be done. Good stuff, good stuff. And you know what? At this point, maybe I'll let all these guys go loose. They'll have some kind of strength in the area. They'll be able to recruit from the Battanian territories as well, which I won't be going to. So you know what? Yes, let's go ahead and disband the army. And we'll make our way over to Galand. And on our way, of course, we'll see if we can't speak to any other nobles, perhaps. I won't be making stopovers at settlements. Like, I won't be picking up any recruits or anything, because I want to make sure I'm leaving recruits behind for everybody else who needs them. The Karakurgit are fighting alongside the Aserai, it seems. Myzea is still under siege. Hopefully someone's going to respond. Hekard all the way down here. Erenix has got this siege of Karenia Castle going on. Fair enough, fair enough. The other armies have disbanded. Alright. Where are we? All the way over here. Lost track of where I was. Oh no, Tulul. That's not good. He was not riding with us. The heel was riding with us. Going down southwards, I take it. Seems to be the case. We could stop at, like, Thraktere Castle, pick up some of our better quality garrison soldiers. That is an option. Don't think a garrison of 100 is needed over here. Sargot is an option as well for the same. Or we could just wait until we're done here, head down to Charas and pick up some of our really high quality troops down there, rather than emptying out a garrison. That seems more reasonable to me. Sargot, I believe, has quality troops as well, available for recruitment. So let's head here instead. Let's head here instead. Heul has attacked. Oh, near Legetta. This was my concern. 66. There's 70 more soldiers nearby. Oh, man. This was my concern in letting them go free. Having some success over here. You know, the Western Empire taken prisoner. 40 looters. Ruining our economy in the area. It's not a big detour. If you surrender, all will be well. Okay, I guess not. Send the troops in. Good stuff. None lost. A little bit of leveling up. More about cleaning up the space as well, of course. We want to make sure that these guys aren't allowed to, like, roam free and harass our villagers and hurt our economy, as I was saying. Okay, all done here. Let's pick up the loot. I might leave some of those looters behind at Sargot, is what I'm thinking. Oh, or Jacolan, just to get the influence as well. Got these looters up over here as well. Jastian of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner by Manan of the Khuzait. That's unfortunate. Susel of the Karakurgit of the Aserai has been taken prisoner. Alright, good. That's in favor of us. Good, very good. Surrender or die. Oh, he's willing to join us. Sure. You may join us, but I'll be keeping an eye on you lot. Sure. Oh, hey, hello. I'll take him on. We got room. We've got room. Down to Sargot. Skolder Brotva have contracted to fight alongside the Aserai. See, this is how the pitiful Aserai can become not insignificant issue. I say we take everybody here. This is actually not a bad selection. Good stuff. Look at all these looters. Over to Kaliak as well. Maybe we won't have to go down south over here. Asala of the Eshkas has been taken prisoner by Daram of the Aserai. Anjikin of the Swift has been taken prisoner by Aided of the Wolfskins of the Aserai. Man, well, there goes all of our trading, I guess. These guys are not worth recruiting. This is problematic. Ataconia Castle is also under siege now. Ekar traveling to fight Kaon. Defending Myzea. What happened to Karenia Castle? It's okay. I have to ignore it. I have to let it be. Some of ours are escaping from captivity. Good. Fair enough. Nuldan the Brewer. I wish I knew where you were. Aided of the Wolfskins of the Aster has been taken prisoner by Forest Bandits. Excellent. Anjikin has been released. Sven of the Eshkas has been taken prisoner by Chagan. This is not good. This is not good. How many armies have we lost there? Like 300 well-trained soldiers just gone, you know? Not ideal at all. at all. See if there's anything to trade over here, I suppose. These guys must have some degree of wealth. Yeah, we can dump some of these shields and whatnot. Splintered and cracked bows, sure. Drop all of you. Dump all of you. I don't even... I guess there's armor I can leave behind as well. Quite a bit, actually. Sure. Lighten our load, move a bit faster, marginally, if even that, and then make some money as well. Why not? Why not? Who knows, if we actually come across a noble on the way back, then we'll see some use of this money, potentially. Good stuff, we're almost done here. Again, I don't want to, like, drain all their wealth. Sure, let's leave it at that. All done here? I believe so. I could take a look and see. Hardwood is expensive here, there's no point. When we're actually going to sit down to smith, that's when I'm going to check for hardwood. Let's leave. Oh, are these the first of the many forest bandits? 80. Holy. That's actually quite far out of Galand as well. Not expecting that. Well, we engage. We'll be fine. Forest bandits, though. I mean, they're not nothing to scoff at. Legion of the Betrayed. How are you able to afford so many mercenaries? How are you able to afford so many mercenaries? They have literally one holding, Gauss Castle. They have 2 clans, Banu Julian and Banu Atij. And yet somehow they're able to afford 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mercenary bands. The hell, man. And how did you even hire the Jawal? I mean, I guess they were hired before. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. No, I forgot the Northern Empire War, actually. Trying to harass us. Alright, it is what it is. 2 successful sieges on their part. That's unfortunate. And no support for peace either, right? I didn't actually check. I'm so used to just not seeing any support for peace. Yep. Absolutely no support for peace. Even here, where we would receive money. No interest in peace. As been pointed out, it's not actually a bug, that it's intentional to prevent steamrolling. But, like, it's not a good way to do it, I would say. It feels inappropriate, it feels incorrect, it feels inaccurate. Erebard the Brave over here apparently is a bit of a traitor. Let's go ahead and get you... make you an appraiser, why not? 15% decrease in sell price penalty for equipment. Doesn't really make a difference, I guess. Galul the Golden over here has improved his stewardship. All troops gaining 2+ daily XP, sounds good to me. Garrison wages are also reduced, yes, excellent. And Anjikin over here. Her medicine has improved. Let's go ahead and increase characters' hit points and healing rates. Sure, preventative medicine. Let's go with it. All done here. Now let's engage these forest bandits. We're not looking for a fight, he says. Neither am I if you surrender, but I get the feeling you won't. We're gonna fight this. Could probably just send the troops in, right? I want to see how the first one goes if I just send the troops in. 80 forest bandits. The final one we'll probably need to actually fight. 4 lost, eh? Freebooter, a Fian champion, Crusade spearmen, and looters. Okay, not too bad. The final of these battles, though, we'll almost certainly have to fight because it can be a larger battle. Couple level ups over here. Not gonna complain about that. Though honestly, we could have probably done a better job ourselves. Like, we probably would have not lost anybody just using a ranged approach. Though, to be fair, forest bandits are also ranged themselves, so I'm okay with that end result, actually. Go with you. Upgrade all of you. Good stuff. A couple of you as well down here. Excellent. Any prisoners willing to join? Nope. We have room for quite a few, actually. We'll take up these Valanian peasants. I mean, leave them as garrison somewhere, maybe. There are some highwaymen here. There's some bushwhackers, freebooters, and forest bandits. Let's pick up the forest bandits, sure. And let's pick up the highwaymen. There will be more, there will be more. I'll leave room for more Forest Bandits and Fan Champions. Yeah, sure. Done. Leave these guys behind. Pick up all the loot, of course. And onwards we go. Again, it shouldn't take us very long to get this quest done, as it were. Oh my god, look at this hot mess over here. Really ridiculous. Let's go. This will be a big fight. The Lake Rats have contracted to fight alongside the Aserai. That's ridiculous. This is stupid at this point. Help the caravan of Ewin, the incense trader, of course. 96 versus 358. Send the troops in. Oh, I thought this was my numbers. I was like 23 lost. Are you kidding me? Ah, 3 lost. Okay, fair enough. Hired Blade, Canclay. Are you kidding me, man? What, to a rock and a looter? And leveled up. Alright. Very well. Some troops to pick up, as I imagined. Good stuff. Some more highwaymen as well. We'll level up afterwards. I mean, I guess I could just do it now. We're basically at top levels across the board, so when dealing with looters and bandits, it doesn't feel like as much of a... doesn't feel like as much pressure, you know? All good here. Pick up all the loot. And now let's chase after these forest bandits. That felt good. That was a big congregation of bandits. That feels pretty good. Prepare to fight. I guess there hasn't been time for these guys to starve yet, or maybe that bug has been patched. Yeah, send the troops in. 4 lost. Oh, the militia joined us. Interesting. So only one of my army's men was actually lost. And who was it? It was a freebooter. Ah, fair enough. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Pick up a bunch of forest bandits here as well. No surprise there. Looking pretty good. You can run free, I guess. Well, you've learned your lesson. Eliminated another party. And I think we have just one more, and then the last one, right? 14 days. I guess I am glad I didn't get distracted by too much else. Furbeck, do you have any recruits for me? Not particularly. Let me check real quick here. What are we looking at out and about? These are not good numbers. I mean, Calatil's got a decent army. Panalea's doing okay. Parabard's alright. Abolitos. Malgan. Vipon. Guzid and Thalman. That's like 8 of our vassals have like decent sized armies, I would say. Out of quite a few. Keep moving, let's keep moving, let's go. Asla has escaped from captivity, good. I would like to see more of these escapes, please. Surrender or die. I don't intend to take you alive. Send in the troops. How many soldiers do we actually have? 70 wounded, so we're close to 400 now. Good stuff. 8 dead, are you kidding me? Yikes. Caravan Guard, Fan Champion, 2 freebooters, Sergeant Crossbowman, and a Heavy Lancer. Oh, come on, man. Seriously, a looter and a Valenian Crossbowman as well. Alright, alright. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. You peasants willing to join us? Again, we'll drop them off as garrison somewhere. Pick up these forest bandits over here. Another 13. Actually, 1 too many. Leave a looter behind. Sure. And in terms of leveling up, let's go ahead and do that now. And then we can dive into this final engagement against the quest. Forest bandits. They're typically a bigger army in the last one. That should be an interesting undertaking. I don't think it'll be too challenging though, so we'll be fine. Well, we'll see. I say that, but watch, now we lose somebody very valuable to us. Good stuff. These numbers are looking good. When we return to the front, we'll be, we won't need to have too many people, like, joining us, I guess. A couple of our, like, family and clan members, perhaps. Okay, log updated. Due to your successful skirmishes against forest bandits, an elite party is now patrolling around Galland. Hunt the elite forest bandits gang. Just the one. We'll find them easily enough, I hope. Where are you? Charlie of the Ishkas has been taken prisoner. Tulul the Golden has been taken prisoner. Seriously? One by the Northern Empire, one by the Aserai. These are nothing empires. These are nothing kingdoms. These guys literally have like 1 holding each. In fact, the Northern Empire doesn't even have 1 holding. It's stupid. There's no better way to put it. It's dumb. Right, let's crush these fools. We're all good here. Let's go ahead and see what upgrades we have as we dive into this battle. Might as well, right? Or is it prisoners willing to join us? Yep. Big Lancer, fair enough. 7. The Lake Rats are not joining the Western Empire. Great, fantastic. I gotta get some mercenaries for myself, but I have to actually come across them. And not just any one of them, I gotta come across the actual leaders. Alright, come on now. Go away. We know you. We're told to look out for you. We know what you're planning with Arzgos. You will fail, and you will die. Maybe. But if we do, you won't live to see it. I do like that line. Yes, let's fight this one. Let us attack. Brush up our skills. Keep ourselves sharp, of course. And swinging. Oh, this is a decent, decent position. Not too bad, not too bad. Don't know if they'll be... Oh, of course they'll be coming towards us. They're bandits. They don't know any better.
Riders, hear me!
Cavalry.
Form a wedge!
Form a wedge.
Horsemen,
Get you down there.
warriors!
Horse archers. Get you into a loose formation as well. Looks like their cavalry is trying to charge into us. And their cavalry in. Those Fian champions, look at those kills, man. Oh, beautiful. Comes a charge. Glaive out. Charge back over here. Oh, you see that horse drop? Ah, just missed him. Back around here. Nice, he got dropped by somebody else. I love seeing the archers work against cavalry. Like I've said before, it's always one of my favorite things to watch. Archers face forward now, come on. Focus on the task at hand. Horse archers move you up over there, let's go. Cavalry up over here as well. We're okay. Cavalry go charging down. I think we're alright. Infantry charge. Finish them off. Yeah, we're doing good. Cavalry get a charge order as well. Horse archers, let's pull you up a little bit. Taking a couple of losses. That's to be expected. Lost a billman, that's unfortunate. Well done, men. Well done. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. That top right corner just absolutely green. Love it. Oh. I was going after the first guy, but he got knocked around, so I missed him. And then I missed the second guy. Man, like I said, gotta stay sharp. It's been a while since we've fought one of these. Oh, the battle is not over. Nice. Oh, I must have slashed that guy's face right open from the angle I had. That guy got, like, sandwiched between my glaive and my horse. Not a pleasant way to go. Oh, I got lucky. That guy's dead, I think. Look at those arrows whizzing by. It's so beautiful. Alright, well done, men. Good stuff. Another glorious victory. 3 lost, not too bad. What did we lose? We lost a looter, a peasant, and a billman. 19 leveled up. Well done overall, well done. How many prisoners? How many... No troops, I imagine. Yeah. But a conspiracy commander that we can pick up. And nobody else that we can grab over here. All good. Let's go ahead and level up our soldiers as well. Those Fian champions, though, at the beginning of that battle, holy crap. Like, just machine gun fire, man. It was just machine gun fire. It was absolutely glorious. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. This army, when it rides back out east, gonna devastate. Might actually still pick up some higher tier soldiers down at Charas and whatnot. Maybe. We have room for what? We have 380... 88 right now. We have room, actually. Quite a bit of. Quite a few prisoners we're carrying with us, but who knows at what rate they'll be available, right? And we should perhaps treat them more as reserves as opposed to a mainstay. So yeah, maybe we do head down to... over our limit. Maybe we do head down to... Charas. Pick some people up. we're right here anyway, so why not, right? We're right here. May as well. And that way when we have to leave people behind at a garrison or whatnot, then at least we can do that with relative impunity. Excellent. You know what I should have done? I should have checked how much of a difference we'd make over here. But I believe that was a significant difference. 1908. It was in the high, it was close enough to 2000 that I was super concerned, but now we're down to almost below 1900, right? Like, that was not insignificant. Down to Charas and the places around it, of course. Pick up some more recruits, and we'll head out, and what we'll do is we'll try and take the Western Empire on. Oh no, Calatilde has been taken prisoner by forest bandits? Are you kidding me? Didn't she have one of the largest parties? She had one of the largest parties, and she got taken by a bunch of bandits? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's exhausting. We needed those numbers. Deal and Parabard we can get without having to spend any influence. That takes our strength to about, what, 400? Let's say 450 plus another 250 here. 700 approximately. 700 strong is a decent number. What I'm thinking is, yeah, we take on... down to Aramank. We take on the Western Empire. We take on Rote, Amitatis. We try and take, Varagos Castle back. Arakonia Castle will probably need to be taken back as well. Everything in this central area. Because that way, no matter where the next quest, the next conspiracy, quest takes us, we'll be closer to it than not, give or take, right? Hey, Myzea has been defended. That's nice to see. And not only that, we'll at least, take care, eliminate something, maybe even push up and then eliminate the Aserai, right? So at least we actually get something done over here on our way back, and then we'll rejoin on this other front, and just hope that the Battanians don't declare war between now and then. That's what I'm thinking is the plan here. Engage some of these mountain bandits as well. The banditry over here has become absolutely ridiculous. Surrender or die, you absolute fool. Send the troops in. Finish them off. Good stuff. Pick up a highwayman, sure. I don't want these Valandian peasants. We're about to pick up some of our highest tier soldiers, so I'm not going to pick up a bunch of peasants in their place. Leave the leveling up for later, that's fine. Done. Good stuff. Pick up the loot. Over to Aramank. Adhan has created an army around Lanthas, that's great. The Brotherhood of the Woods has contracted to fight alongside the Khazate, that's not good. Valandian squires here. Not the best soldiers. Mott, do you have anything? I know we'll have better down over here. Okay, Aldhan's army is actually right up front. That's good. That's good. Hopefully they'll form up and be a decent size. If we take a look real quick at the armies, yeah, that's going to be a decent sized army. They'll be able to make some good impact, I think. Good stuff, good stuff. Relations continue to improve with people who I don't necessarily know. Ovagos of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Melkeo of the Ishkas. Good stuff. Slightly better. One better soldier available here. Down to 7th. Are you... Come on, man. Svedorn, Tassanor, and Vipon of the Ishkas have been taken prisoner. Presumably in one battle. I hate that it highlights all the raids as well. I really hope they weren't headed towards Aldhan's army there. Further weakening him. One of them were, it seems. Because this was 7 previously. That is what it is. Munim of the Aserai have been taken prisoner. Okay, excellent. Recruit. Not the highest tier. But decent. I would say. Well worth recruiting. Mostly. Vessen, don't fail me now. Looking good. Still lots of banditry. I would like to take care of it, but of course there's a literal handful of wars we're in right now. Sure, a couple more recruits available here. Get you as well. The gallant. Get the footmen. The infantry is important, I think. Sure. Done here. Down to Chaves, finally. Or hopefully we'll see the best of the lot. The Gilman have contract to fight alongside the Northern Empire. Again, just ridiculous. What are we looking at here? We got some light cavalry, we got some hardened crossbows, we got some swordsmen. Yeah, this is a good spread. This is a good spread. Charas never disappoints. Root them all. 3 short of being at our full party size is excellent. Plan is to march out. Garenia Castle will hopefully be taken back. Ataconia seems to still be standing. Ataconia Castle, at least. Where are we? Ataconia Castle. Yep, hasn't been taken. That's good. That's good. Aldahan will hopefully get some work done. Aronix is getting some work done, and we're going to turn around and head up to rotate Legetta. This is interesting. I could have sworn Legetta would have fallen by the end of the session, but Legetta still stands. And that's excellent. We'll use that as a jumping off point. Take Rote and Amitatis as our next moves, I think. But those next moves, folks, will happen next time. This is where we're going to call it a session. A full party marching out eastward, slowly but surely taking whatever we can take and securing our victory. Quite a few soldiers eager to improve. A few prisoners perhaps looking to join us as well. Their time will come. But like I said, next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. Y'all know the drill by now. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, from the Keep It Charas, I bid you farewell.